To better understand the scope of plant variety rights, it can be useful to consider them within the context of the plant breeding process and the development of a new variety. Plant breeding will generally either begin with an existing variety or with plants from an existing population, for example from the wild. However, simply discovering an individual plant will not entitle someone to a plant variety right. The original plant must be developed into a new cultivated variety. Plant breeding generally involves selection over many generations to strengthen desirable genetic traits. Modern techniques, such as identifying genetic markers linked to desirable traits, have improved and quickened this process. Other new techniques involve directly changing the genetic makeup of plants. Plants resulting from these processes will currently be regulated as genetically modified organisms and require approval by the Environmental Protection Authority to be imported, developed or released. The plant variety rights regime only becomes relevant once a breeder has developed a new variety and wants intellectual property protection to commercialise that variety. To be eligible for a plant variety right, a new variety must be new, distinct from other varieties, uniform within each generation of that plant, and stable across generations. It must also be assigned a suitable name. An application is then submitted to the Plant Variety Rights Office, which is part of the Intellectual Property Office of New Zealand, or IPONZ. The Plant Variety Rights Office will ask for details such as the variety's origin, breeding and propagation. The variety is then examined to determine eligibility. This process can take several years, but if it meets the criteria, then the plant variety right is granted.